I'm a champ. I'm a champ. I'm a champ. Man.
Jose,
No one could take that from us, man. Oh, man, I feel good.
Jose, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right, congratulations, man. We'll go
Thank
ahead and open it right up for questions for Jose Alvarado. If you have a question, please use the raise hand function within Zoom. We'll call on people individually, beginning with Kelly Quinlan from Rivals.
I know, thinking back to that Clemson game at Clemson and missing the free throws, and then you have the opportunity to redeem yourself on the biggest stage you've played in your college career tonight. Can you kind of just talk about what was going through your mind in those final minutes as you're shooting the free throws and you get the last steal?
The feeling that I felt when I missed those free throws, I didn't want to feel like that ever again. You can ask Coach Patch. I was in the gym after that game. I was in a deep place, deep hole. I literally stood in the gym to probably like to 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and he did not leave my side. I literally sat there and shot free throws and just doubted myself. And he was there saying opposite, and he just stood with me the whole time until he said, "Jose, you need to get rest. Hey, it's okay. This is basketball. Life happens. And life moves on." And then he said, at any opportunity, I still want the ball in your hands after that day. And me just stepping up, making just him knowing how much he trusts me. I went up there confidence, and I missed I think the first one, but that didn't faze me. I wanted to get on a line again and make them. And what a feeling, man. Those two free throws that I missed at Clemson put me in a deep place. And look at that. It all paid off at the end. And then I'm just happy.
Next question from Rod McKenzie from 247 Sports.
Hey, Jose, Coach always talks about, using his lineup, he goes by feel. And the last part of the game, he had you and Michael and Kyle out there together. How did the communication work with you guys? And did that take the pressure off of you somewhat to have someone else handling the ball?
Yeah, Florida State is good at just denying the guards. They would look like they was denying me for a little bit. So I knew I had trust with Kyle and Mike doing it. Mike had an awesome game. He deserved the MVP, and to put his name next to those great names as Georgia Tech list. Kyle did a great job, stepped up, and I couldn't be more happy for them.
Next question from Mark Bradley from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution.
Yeah, Jose, a lot has been made of the fact that you guys haven't been in a game like this before. But did that sort of thinking underrate the reality that you guys have played a lot of games together before, that you're one of the most seasoned teams in college basketball, and when you went out there tonight against Florida State, you looked like you knew what you were doing from the very first possession?
Yeah, they're a very good team. We knew that. We knew that coming in. We knew that it's going to be a fight, but we also knew that we could beat them. It wasn't just by accident when we beat them at home. We watched the film. We studied what we needed to do, and it was going to come down to a match game and taking care of the ball, matching energy and take care of the ball, and that's what we did. Guys made tough shots at when we needed them, and hey, we played good defense. It was just a team effort, and I'm glad because my team deserve it.
Thank you.
Another one from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, this time from Ken Segura.
Jose, I thought you guys played a really good defensive game. There are a couple of possessions I noticed, like there was, I think it was maybe midway through the second half, after you guys had gone to man, and you basically kind of forced a shot clock violation by yourself, and then a couple of possessions later, you got the ball out of Walker's hands. Can you describe just kind of what you were feeling defensively, and just kind of how sharp I imagine you felt on that end?
Hey, Ken, who's the defensive player of the year in the ACC?
I believe it's you.
So that's exactly why. That's exactly my answer, man. Those are great guys. I knew I was coming in with Scotty Bond, MJ. I know they're great guards, but like I said, I want to be the best defender on the court every time, and the coach knows that, and I'm gonna take the challenge. Whoever's scoring, whoever's going on the other team, I gotta step up and try to get a stop for my team.
Next question from Jeff Schultz from The Athletic.
Yeah, following that up, Jose, it seemed poetic that the game pretty much was clinched after on your steal. Could you just talk about the emotions you felt at that moment? I think you jumped up in the air and kind of did a air, pump fist in the air. Just what was going through your mind and the emotions you felt at the time?
I knew it. As it's not like I'm just naturally good on defense, but I study. I do my little film work. The first play he came down, he did a pick and roll. He did the same thing. They basically ran this play like twice, and I seen when he had the ball the first time, and I could have done it the first time, but I did it. Second time it happened, and I seen it, so I just reacted up behind, and I seen the ball was in the reaching distance, and once I hit it, I knew I got it, and my teammates always know I'm pretty good at that, and they know they're gonna be right there. So I hit it, and then I knew that was like the dagger, and I knew, it was just something that I was just so happy about.
And then right after the game, I think you sort of did a swan dive onto the court on the floor.
I was just so happy, and my emotions is just so crazy because, I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but everyone, like, when I committed to Georgia Tech, no one thought I was good for the ACC. No one thought I was back home, at least back in New York. A lot of guys told Coach Pastors, you're crazy. He's probably a decent player, but not an ACC guard. And him for just to take a chance on me, and then I'm just so happy how the roller coaster, the season roller coaster, and just like how it is right now, is going how it's going me. And I'm just so happy to be in that conversation of being a champion.
Thank you.
Okay, we have time for a couple more for Jose. We'll take one from Luke DeCock from the Raleigh News Observer.
Hey, Jose, it's been a while since Georgia Tech was in this position, and there's some tradition there. What does it mean to you to kind of revive that and get Georgia Tech back in this position for the first time in almost 30 years?
It means everything, man. Like, I got a daughter, and when she grows up, I could tell her, hey, your dad did this, your dad did that. And, I'm just, so happy for that. And just for the 4 years I've been here, it was a struggle. I broke my arm freshman year. Didn't win an ACC champ. I didn't win an ACC tournament, and we played Tuesday. Sophomore year, didn't have a good game. We played Tuesday. Junior year, we had a little whatever band, and we had a good season. We could have probably did some noise then. Come back senior year, lose the first two beginning of the games, and just who would have? If someone had told me, yo, you're gonna be ACC championship in a few months, I would never believe them. I would look at them like they crazy. And just for us to just keep our minds straight and keep moving forward, and these guys to have each other our backs when the times is not going good, coach, the staff, and everybody, it's just amazing, man. It's an amazing feeling, and we deserve this.
And real quick, how many pieces of the net did you end up with?
All of it. You see, I'm gonna take this home and I'm gonna put it in my collection, and no one could touch this. And my dad, I love my dad. I love my parents. My parents, they did the best things for me. They took care of me. We didn't live the best life, but they made sure I was in the best situation. And I'm just grateful to be, to call on my mom and dad. And my grandma, I know she happy, smiling down on me, and this is one for her. And I miss her, and I just glad that she gets to call her grandson a champ.
Jose, congratulations. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you next week in Indy.
Thank you.